Hello? Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? How are we all feeling? Happy Sunday. How is everyone's Sunday going? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's going on?
Further reading: Just subscribed for 51 months.
51.
Why is justice best served cold? Because if you served it warm, it would be just water.
He's a messer. He's a messer. Further, thank you for that 51 months. Holy crap. 51 months. 51 months ago. It's crazy. I know I say this every time. That's crazy. Thank you so much. 51 months of support and kindness and friendship. How you doing? How we all doing? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. We are back. Apologies. I wasn't meant to stream yesterday. I was a little bit sickies, but we're here today. How is everyone doing? How is everyone's Sunday going? What's going on? What's new? Who do we have in here? We have Ro. How you doing, Ro? Happy Sunday. How is your Sunday going? Jamma with the dude. How you doing, Jamma? And with the first. Nice. Lady Shu, how you doing? Thank you for the dude. Happy Sunday. Hello, Charla. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. And Hell's Bells as well. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing further? How is your it is Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. How is your Sunday treating you? You're just waking up? That is fair. I get that. I know depending on where you are in the world, it can be very early or very late. Time zones are crazy. But yeah, hopefully you're having a good start to your Sunday. It is great here in Ireland because we have a bank holiday tomorrow. So even though, I was like, didn't get a chance to stream on Friday and I was sickies yesterday, I still have tomorrow, which is amazing. Every week should have a 3-day weekend. I tell you what, if I was in charge, that's what I'd do. Oh man, it'd be so good. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Uh-oh. Always makes me nervous when I hear Windows sounds. What exploded? I think I know what happened. Let's not. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. It's probably fine. If it's not fine, what are you gonna do? You're doing some chill. Oxygen not included. Nice. Sunday's going well. Cool. I still need to check out Oxygen not included. It seems like a lot of fun, and there's not a lot of games left out there that are in that genre. So yeah, I have to check it out. There was a game I thought of you, and I meant to send it to you, and of course I don't have it in front of me now. Which is a little bit like apparently it's a little bit like Oxygen Included mixed with RimWorld. I only played it for like 5 minutes, but I need to check back into it. It's 7 a.m. in the US. Oi, that is pretty early. I get you. Hello, Raji. How you doing? Thank you for the dude. And Carnivore, thank you for the dude. Is there sounds? Is that what happened? Is that why I no longer hear things? Do you all hear dudes? Raji, thank you for the dude. Carnivore, thank you for the dude. Ro, thank you for the dude. Good Sunday indeed. How is your Sunday treating you so far? You spent all night figuring out a new technology for stitching proteins together, so that's cool. You're calling it hemorrhoids. Patent pending. I need like a... Do you know what I need? And I don't have it. Well, I have a version of it. But I don't know where it is. Where is it? You get away. You. Is it this button? I shouldn't press buttons. I don't know what they're gonna do. No, it's not that bad. Oh, don't know what that did. Hopefully nothing bad. I need my what a messer button back again, but I need to take it one step further. And there needs to be like a stamp that appears on screen. So like when you've just messed too much, there's like a stamp on screen, and Brian says, "What a messer." We need Discord Science channel so Karen can listen in while further and you nerd out about physics. We could, yeah. You keep trying to draw further into nerding out, and it's not working. Chilled out Sunday today, but exercise, but we're busy during the week, so it's nice to take out some chilled out time on Sunday. That's good. What exercise did you get up to? Did you go to the cheeky gym? I have done something which is going to be probably the worst choice in my life. As some of you know, I have a fascination with Heelys, and I decided to take it one step further and go look at rollerblades, which I used to do when I was a wee little boy. And I had a thought recently, you know what? what a great way to exercise and also risk breaking my ankles for a second time, because I've broken both my ankles. And I thought, you know what? That was such a fun experience. I should try it again. So yeah, expect broken ankles. You too would second this if you could count that high. Nice. Hello, Leebit. How you doing? Happy Sunday. How's your Sunday going? Kind of weird since you don't mess around. Wait. Kind of weird since you don't mess around. Not sure when you'd use that stamp feature. You're saying that you don't mess around, I think is the definition of messing. That's being a messer. Right there. Walking is your thing and it's helped you lose a lot of weight without hurting yourself too badly. You're very clumsy. That's just totally understandable. I did walking for ages and then I tried to get back into running. Oh, it's Krez. How you doing, Krez? And I, within the first time going back to running, I damaged my knee, like permanently. So that's good. Walking is great and it lets you think a lot. How you doing, Krez? I didn't even see you on. How was your stream? What were you playing? You were playing some Path of Exile 2. How is Path of Exile? I think I briefly tried 1. And I tried it, you know the way sometimes you approach a game that you know you'd vibe with, but you just approach it at the wrong time? And I think that was me with Path of Exile, and I'd been meaning to get back into it, or Path of Exile 2. How was Path of Exile? And thank you for the raid. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cam Coati. I'm an Irish streamer who is kind of split between Subnautica and Phasmophobia at the moment. In Phas, I like to do city challenges, like, you know, no electronics while using a flight sim controller or playing Phas with a dance pad. And I'm just going back into Subnautica, and probably this will be the last Subnautica stream for a while until we get any further updates. But I'm going to scan everything, which is going to be very scary because that means I have to scan something I've been staying very far away from. And if you don't know Krez is fantastic. Krez does a variety of games. I know you do some DBD, Path of Exiles. You're a variety streamer. Would that be safe to say, Krez? Not you sitting for 16 hours while you talk about walking. Well, you know, you could always go for a walk now. Although if you've been up for 16 hours, that's probably the last thing you want to do. You walk for 16 hours tomorrow. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good, but don't break anything. But that's sound advice. Yeah. What game are we playing today? We're doing Subnautica 2. I forgot that I forgot to flip that. That's going to drive me nuts, but I'll forget about it until, wait, sorry. This is going to bother me, so I need to fix it now, because otherwise I'll forget about it next time, and then it'll bother me next time as well. So, sorry, I'm going to break. If you're used to seeing me in this angle, I apologize. Now you see me in this angle. And now we go over here, and it makes sense. Cool. Ay, ay, ay. You've tried Subnautica for a bit, but you didn't get far. Was it a little bit spooky? I get that. Path of Exile was really good, and still really good, but it's dated. And it's hard for you to get back into it after playing Path of Exiles 2. But this is the last and biggest early access Path of Exiles update. Oh. And the next big one will be the full release at the end of the year. So if you're wanting to try it, it'll be free to play soon. Wait, so is Path of Exiles, when they do the full release, is it going to be free? Or how does that work? I'm very vaguely, I wish I was more in the loop, but I'm correct in thinking Path of Exiles is a little bit like Diablo, right? Or is that a really stupid thing? I hope that's not a really stupid thing to say. I remember Path of Exiles when I tried it I was very intimidated. Totally free to play just like the first one, but as of right now, early access needs a key, which is given if you buy a supporter pack. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That's cool. So are you enjoying it? Do you think you'll continue once it does the full release? You were a silly sausage and got confused, but then you tried playing Phasmophobia on Xbox. So you tried Subnautica for a bit, but you didn't get far because you were a silly sausage and got confused. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was like you thought you were booting up Phasmophobia and you booted up Subnautica, because that would be pretty silly. I'm just gonna say. But yeah, I get that. Path of Exile is the best game of its kind. You enjoy it a lot. I have to check it out again. I really am. Thank you again for that. Let me get you another shouty. Go check out Kraz. You're a Pokemon master and you're capturing all beast bosses for your pets. Ooh. Wait, so you can do like, is it like a Beastmaster thing in Path of Exile? That's cool. Do you know, speaking of, and I know this is only very loosely related, but for anyone who has played No Man's Sky, the last big update that they did was essentially a Pokemon update where you could have your pets and you could fight them against other people, and that was crazy. Like I still haven't really stopped reading from that because it was out of, wait, where am I? It was very unexpected. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. So the plan, like I said, is going to be, I'm gonna go and scan everything. And really, there's one thing that I don't want to scan. For those of you who are new to the stream, I have thalassophobia, which is fear of deep water, and really, actually, I should have like a Cthulhu phobia, because it's not so much, it's whatever is in the water is my problem. But fun, how do I pull this up again? Probably need to go to my other base. Fun part of this is that you can go and scan big spooky creatures, and then you'll get stuff from them. And there's the biggest and spookiest creature that I haven't put. Whoa, what is that? That's the. Is that new? Or did it always look like that? Oh, right, because okay. With that jump scared me a little bit. But we can do a really fun thing where we can scan like the world's biggest thing, and it'll give me something. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Today is going to be about scanning everything there is to scan and trying not to cry. You did that yesterday. You swear you clicked Faz, but apparently not. You got stuck into the deep ocean. I will say, if you can stick with it, I would always recommend Subnautica to people, because I think it has a couple of moments which I feel, and this is just my feeling.
Hello there.
Maybe I haven't played enough games, but I feel it has a couple of moments which games nowadays or in the last like 10 years don't really do. Like just moments where they put you in a situation and do something where you're like, whoa. And I feel like games don't do that anymore. You know? Clair Obscur is probably the last one I can think of that did, where I was like, whoa. But yeah. So I have to scan a coral crab, electric Geordie. So can I just pin this? And then I can just go and cry when we get really close to those things. Those are all the things. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Huntress has an Ascendancy class upgrade that lets you capture beast bosses. Then it hangs out with you and fights alongside you. And there's masses the actual bosses. That's cool. That is really cool. I do love games where you can like capture beasts. Now, I don't think I've ever played one which the beasts have been so big, but I always think that's like a fun, whenever there's like a class or whenever you have a game where you can kind of capture companions and bring them along with you. That's always cool. Have I scanned the collector? No, friendly, and that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to not do it immediately because I'm going to poop my pants. But yeah, that is on the menu for today, and I'm I'm not super excited about it, but it has to be done. You know, I'm an adult. I pay taxes. You'd be able to do it. It's just a game. It's no big deal. Right, let's go put that away. And then we go and we do this. By the way, question of the day is, what is a real life... no, that's not the question of the day. Feck. That was... Why does it keep doing that where I close everything and it removes the question of the day? What was the question of the day? The question of the day was... Oh, yeah. Question of the day is, what is a post-apocalyptic scenario that you think would be low-key fun? I know that sounds unhinged, but like, bear with me. For example, there's a tabletop RPG game that I've been a big fan of for a while, called The Wild Sea. And the scenario is like trees grow up all around the planet and destroy civilization, and then they now get around the world on ships that have giant chainsaws, which is silly, right? And it's a post-apocalyptic event, I think, by the very definition of post-apocalyptic event. But it sounds fun, and I think that would be cool. Hello, Sandwich. How you doing? Happy. Why am I hearing scary noises? There was an update, and I'm scared like the update moved things. Oh, sorry, that threw me off. Now I don't know what am I doing here? Yeah, how you doing? How was your Sunday? I do hope that they will do something about this, because this is already a problem. I would like it to not be a problem. The scenario is the apocalyptic scenario in question would only target marzipan enjoyers. So it would be like, you know, some sort of event happens and almonds are no longer a thing, and that just negatively affects
Welcome aboard.
marzipan enjoyers. I see how it is. I see. You woke up and you chose violence. Okay. Game on. What am I doing? I'm making food. I could make a oily salad, but I could also just make... No, I meant to... No, stop. Okay, I'm committed into this. That's fine. So I need to scan the Collector, Houndgar, Electric Geordie twice, and the Coral Crab. Did I see the Coral Crab? Like, some of these, I'm not sure, and don't tell me if you know, but I'm not sure where I would find them. Let me change recipe, get me some biofuel blocks. So if I was... Let me just see, do I have any... How would I... Data bank, I suppose. Surely I'd have some information about them, wouldn't I? Part of me wonders, I feel like I'm definitely still missing some stuff, because in the last stream I found a bunch of stuff I hadn't found before. And I do still have some recipes which I haven't filled up yet. So what are we looking for? Houndgar. I know I think I said this before, we need searchable doodads. Searchable ding-dongs. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't need to be here. That would just help me. Like, what is the Houndgar? Is that the thing? I think I've scanned that thing outside. The ones that shoot at you. I don't think they're the Houndgars. Right? Probably. Electric Geordie. If I was an Electric Geordie, where would it be? You need to wake up your English at truffling. Well, gosh, have 3 cups of coffee. Well, no, an interesting fact about those green plants? Sure. Yeah, I like interesting facts. About which green plants now are we talking about? Are you talking about the Chernoya Cherimoya Ratsak, which is a horrible name. Let's just be clear. Like, terrible name for. Why would you even? This is gonna bother me. How do I responsibly get rid of these?
Welcome aboard.
Is there a, can I like break them down into something? You just make lots of grease? Well, wait, I can use grease to make the. Isn't there something I can make with these as a food? Deep wing egg clump. I need to scan the deep wings as well, even though they don't have anything that I can. I could have sworn there was. I might just like endless amounts of grease for nothing. Seriously? Okay, cool, sure. I'll just have lots of grease. I'm an enjoyer of the 1970s TV show. It's fine. Don't think about it too much. Okay, let me take these. Let's go and take this, and then we're kind of Gucci here. And then what else are we doing? We're gonna make the biofuel. Do I have a repeatable way to make salt? I wonder. The phrase "smoke 'em if you got 'em" came from those plants. I don't. You're a messer, you know that. When you eat them, they reproduce in your stomach. Hence why people can say it makes you. What? Wait. Which. What? Are we talking about. What is that? Are we talking about these plants? What are we talking about?
Welcome aboard.
Okay, right. This should be done. So we take that, and then how do I have a reproducible way to make salt? I don't. Like, what's my? Am I just using? I suppose I could use those plants just for food and water, right? Sorry, I should have prepped this before. Still gonna drive me nuts. I know I've said it multiple times, but it bothers me every time, and I feel I have to say it. All right, so let's just get the fibrous pulp water, and then we're kind of chilling. Yeah. Yes, and is that in the lore? What's it called again? Cherimoya, who's and what's it's. We need a system here. Let me collapse down some things so that I can just think a little bit. I do want to also, if there's time at the end of the stream, I do want to go and look through more of the lore, because like there's so much lore that we still haven't covered. Not fish, not jellies. Oh, I like that these two types of fish are literally categorized as mangoes. I like that. That's cool. It's not going to be a coral. It's not going to be an anomaly. Wait, pents are anomalies? Databank generation halt. User-facing error. The scanned entity, Pent, is not alive. It contains no cells, no genetic material, and no water chemistry. Resuming generation. Gross traits. The Pent is a soft, waxy body that contains a bath of sulfuric acid. Heat is provided by a lining of radioactive elements. Internal chemistry shows no sign of protein sequences, though there are complex fatty acids partitioned into compartments by fat bubbles. Internal chemical reactions are sluggish. If it was alive, it would be dying. Geological formation. Some geological formations, such as rock varnish, may be mistaken for life. The pent could be a similar phenomenon, a self-organizing but non-living structure. Shadow biosphere. Alternately, though more remotely, the pent may be the product of a shadow biosphere, a parallel form of life on this world which operates on a distinct chemical basis. The pent more closely resembles life forms discovered in the atmosphere of Venus than any terrestrial life form. That's... what? That's crazy.
Seek caloric intake.
All right, lady. I will. And let's just do one more of the nutrient blocks, and then we're good. Nice. Okay. Although, you see, we're still back to the same issue, because then I need to be using my good old salt. I suppose I could make the oily salads. Like, that's not the end of the world. So it would be, if we wanted a form of food which will never run out, it would be oily salad and water. I'm hearing scary noises. I don't like it. Okay. So, let me get over here. Let me make myself some oily salads. Who doesn't love salads just covered in oil, doused in oil? The more oily, the better. Okay, great. And then, oops, I dropped that. And then let's go with this. Nom nom nom. All that oil is going into my. We need an additional stat, which is going to be cholesterol. Like, what's the cholesterol stat of all of these? A photovoltaic charger. Oh, do I want to make this? While we're here, actually. That is kind of cool. I don't think I have that. Depth module, engine efficiency, cavitation muffler. Yeah, I definitely want to make it. 100%.
Welcome aboard.
Oil he. Don't mind if I do. Messer. Yes. Okay, cool. I feel like more games should have solar powered stuff. Solar powered stuff. Maybe this is a very middle-aged thing to say, but I think solar powered stuff is cool. How cool would it be if everything just came from the sun? All your electricity is free. That's cool. All right. So we put that in here, and then we're Gucci. So the last thing I'm going to do is scan the collector, because that would be crazy to do that first thing. I think I scanned you already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And what was the big shiny thing? It's a light? Okay. Alright. So what am I looking for? Houndgar, electric Geordie, coral crabs. Where did the... Oh god, stop. Alien ruins. There we go. I have to say again, they did such a good job of the like surrounding sounds. I keep looking around thinking there's some giant thing right behind me. They did such a good job. Now where are those other things? Oh, they're there. which I believe are not going to murder me. I was told repeatedly. I'll be really upset. Oh god, where's my thing? Okay, I definitely want to check that lore as well. They seem like they'd have good lore. Alright, here we go. Didn't like that sound. Also, you know, not officially question of the day, but it is always a running question of the day. What was the last delicious thing everyone had for food? Or what is the next delicious thing everyone is going to have for food? I made some cheeky onigiri, which is always... Onigiri never misses. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, we're fine. Whew. We very briefly had the scary music, and I'm very glad that we didn't have to do that. Does anyone know off the top of their head, are there two collector leviathans, or is it the same one each time? You might grab a turkey club down the road for lunch, or make egg bites, or make pizza sliders with a baguette. What is a turkey club? A turkey club sandwich would be... What is a club sandwich again? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is chill. Oh, this is my base. Okay, cool. Right. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for electric Geordies. And houndgars. And the coral crabs. A turkey club is a BLT with turkey, but there's usually a third slice of bread in the middle. Interesting. Okay. I feel when it comes to sandwiches, I'm very out of the loop. I had to look more into sandwiches. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a direction and hope we see some things. So I think the three things we're gonna find will be the houndgars, coral crabs, and the electric Geordies. Yeah. And surely they gotta be around here, right? I'm just kind of driving without a plan. And hoping that they will jump out at me. Not literally, though. I wouldn't be okay with that. What is this? Oh, it's a scanner thing. Supply crate with titanium ingot. Don't mind if I do. Maybe I've done this the feck off. You can't get me. Maybe I've done this the wrong way, and maybe what I should be doing first is going to the hot area, because in theory I wouldn't have scanned that much in the hot area. I literally was thinking about this yesterday. I think Subnautica, with using the flight sim controller in this, would be so hype. It would be such a vibe. Where is this? What is that? Have I been here, bro? Oh, no. What is that? Sulfur? I hardly know her. Haptic feedback would be cool so you could feel the vibration in your chest. As loud ambient signs are heard. Sounds, even. Sorry, I panicked as I was trying to speak English, and when I panic, I can't speak English good. I feel like I have it in my head that there's in the, I don't know, is it restricted to VR, or is it kind of, is it one that you can tangentially use with that doesn't even make sense, use with VR? But there's a suit called the B-haptic suit, which you can wear, and then it'll integrate with the game, and some games are like built to give you specific feelings. For example, I think Faz has it that when the ghost is near you, the suit will start to vibrate around your heart as if your heart rate is going up. And I feel like the first one has that functionality, so you could literally do that in the first one. That would be very spooky though. Nice, thank you. I know. What can I say? Maybe it was in that underground area. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Audrey, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome on in. How you doing? Get you shitty. Welcome on in, Raiders.
Hello there.
My name is Cam Coati. I'm an Irish streamer. I'm caught at the moment between Faz and Subnautica 2. And today I was going to do a kind of a stream to go around and scan everything. So I'm trying to find everything. But yeah, when I'm not playing Subnautica, I'm playing Phasmophobia with really silly challenges like playing with a flight sim controller, not using electronic items, or playing with the dance pad. How you doing? Welcome in, Audrey. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? You were doing some Subnautica too. How was Subnautica? And for those of you coming in with the raid, I got two questions for you. What was your favorite part of Audrey's stream? And question number 2 is, which creature in Subnautica 2 is your least favorite creature? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. All right, surely it's got to be down here. Let's go down here and see. Electric Geordie's in the weirdest place possible. What are you? Have I scanned you? I have scanned you. You hate scary games and the ocean, and you got scared by a current. I get that. So I have thalassophobia, which is like a fear of the deep. And part of my stream today is to go uncomfortably close to the collector. Or, well, sorry, how far through are you? Just so I know, if I'm not, saying things I shouldn't be saying. Or showing you things I shouldn't be showing. But yeah, I get that. I too am not good with horror games or deep water games. Where would it be? I'm actually gonna get Madge. What is in here? Yo, roof pump?
Carbonatite lava. You don't see that on the surface. Zip
was holding out on me.
What's a roof pump? What is that? What is all that? A roof pump cools interior using outside water. I wonder, does that mean I can build in hotter areas and it'll be chill, or is it just for decoration? Have you been finding Subnautica? I've been really enjoying it. I think, like, this feels very like one in all the right ways. I know, like, of course, I think a lot of people didn't enjoy Below Zero as much, and you know, Below Zero was, they tried something different and it was fun. I don't think it was as fun as one, but it was still great. What I think too is it's everything one was and potentially more, depending on how they kind of stick the landing and how they update things going forward. But how about you? Is this your first, is Subnautica your first, or sorry, is 2 your first one, or have you played 1? Have you played Below Zero as well? Let's go consume these. Let me go. I was Electric Geordie, where would I be? You played the first one, but you didn't finish. You got too scared by the deep ocean, so now you're playing along with friends and it's better. There is, just like, you might be aware of it already, but in case not, there is a mod that you can get called, not Proton, but something with P, I think, where you can play 1 as multiplayer. Now it's a little bit janky, or it was the last time I looked into it, and it's got some, like, sometimes you can get some weird desync issues, but you know, it might be, if you wanted to kind of get through more of 1, which, because I think 1 is an amazing game, and probably one of the few games which towards the end I think I actually nearly cried on stream. Even though like deep water isn't my thing, I always will recommend it as a game because I think it's an amazing game. So if you wanted to, you could probably look into trying that out and seeing if that works. Still scary, yeah, and it's still scary. I do think like they did keep the scariness. Oh boy. Into, like, they've done a good job, and I'll be really curious to see what they do in future updates. Like, are we going to get any scarier stuff? Don't like that I'm hearing scary music. I should not be hearing scary music. Where? Oh, I remember it. The Houndgar is... No. No. I was thinking the Houndgar was that stupid flash fish, but I don't think so. It makes it less scary with friends. It really does. It's the same with Faz, you know. Faz by yourself is a horror game. Faz with friends it can still be spooky, but it's much less spooky. But yeah. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. What, aside from Subnautica, what kind of games do you play on stream? I wonder, is it gonna be... Let me just look through my logs and let me see if I can... Or my signals, sorry. Is it Camp 1? Okay, let's put up Camp 1 as one. Is it Wander was the one with the alien comb that was deep down? I think so. Let's go over to Camp 1 and then let's go this way and see. I'm basically just trying to scan everything that I can, and the things that I haven't scanned, I have no idea where to find them, even though I've seen them before. varieties to whatever you're in the mood for. House Flipper, and then some Repo and Sub 2. How is Repo these days? Did they did the update that has the cosmetics, didn't they? And did they add in the Repo cart as well, or whatever it's called? Have I been here? Oh, I have. Yes, okay. You like it with friends, you wouldn't play it solo? Yeah, I'm the same. I think like it's one of those games that's fun to play, like Lethal Company, or there's another great one called Yap Yap, which is like you're wizards and you're breaking into a wizard's tower and like destroying all his stuff, which feels a little bit like Repo, but you're destroying stuff instead. And it's one of those ones where it's definitely like a lot of fun when it's a lot of fun to play with people. What is this? Have I seen this before? Have I scanned you? Okay, don't do that. What is this? Oh, spooky. No, don't like that. So this is a Geordie. Where did I find the electric Geordies? I don't know if I went all the way this way. Ooh, that's just spooky deep again. Okay, no thank you. I don't need to go over that way. I wonder, did I find the electric Geordies in here? What is that? Oh, is that the... Oh, okay. They were in the power plant. They're around the power plant. If I was a power plant... Also, hello, Torvon. How you doing? If I was a power plant... I would be... Oh, this is the one with the weird Mara breach. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Basic battery. Do I want a basic? Sure. Ooh, I think this is... Was this the one I was... No. Was this the one I was looking for? Ah, okay, this was the one I was looking for. That's not what I was thinking of. How do I get rid of this? This wander. It's gonna be in, I guarantee you, like, some of the ones that I'm looking for are gonna be in some really awkward hole. If you hypothetically prod someone in the desert, would that be responsible for making them hot and bothered? Yes. Almost, ooh, this big open area. Don't like that. I would say almost exclusively. Oh no, I've already got the dive elevator. I will take a nutrient block though. Oh, I saw the electricity and I got excited. What is this? Have I been here? Part of me feels like I should explore everything, but you don't want to go into like a spooky. That's where like Cthulhu is probably. He's just waiting there. He's gonna like nibble on my face. I do wish that they would give you a map. I don't think they've ever given you a map in the game, but you can get a map in the first one, and it's so helpful. Okay, I think I was too hasty with this. I think there's probably a better chance of everything I need to scan being in the other biome. Because in my head there's two biomes, even though there's more. In my head there's spooky biome, where everything is terrible and scary. And then there's chill biome, where everything is less terrible and less scary. And I feel I scanned those. Oops. I scanned you already, so you're not going to give me anything. Yeah, let's go to the spooky, scary biome, where everything is terrible and scary. I gotta ask, how do these thoughts just come to you? What's your process? Also,
Fresh water intake.
in gaming news, did everyone see they announced a new Witcher DLC? Which is kind of hype. Kind of crazy after like 10 years to be like, you know what? We're bringing it back. They said it was gone. We don't agree. Who is this? Who are you? Oh, you're a repulsor. Don't care about that. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Maybe I have to get the gross scan out of the way first. And I just scan the Leviathan. And it'll be terrible, it'll be the worst, but then it'll be over. They come into your head, you put just about no effort into saying these things. That's amazing. Your mind is a very special and wonderful place. Oh. Have I been here? This feels very spooky. I don't like being on the edge. No, that's too spooky. I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I know in one there was the ghost leviathans if you went too far away from everything, I don't know if I remember if there must have been one in Below Zero. I just don't remember it. I don't know if there's something here, if it's just like the collector comes out and nibbles on your face again, but I really just don't want to find out. I'd rather just stay in blissful ignorance. It's probably Cthulhu. Right. Have I picked you up before? I did. Welcome aboard, Captain. Where is the? I just want to. I think the Houndgars aren't what I'm thinking of. No, wait, maybe they are. Do we know if it retroactively, if you scan it with the normal scanner, will it then add in whatever the super duper scanner one is? Because I have a feeling the Houndgar is the. It bugs me that I can't just search for it in the databank. Make my life so much easier. It is, bro. Okay. So I just need to go and find a who's and what's it's. They'll always be near the Marrow Breach, I think. If I was a Marrow Breach, I'd be right over here. So I just need to go. Is that it? Yeah, that's you. Look at you. Okay, let's not do that though. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Didn't like that at all. It was very spooky. Okay, a chum cloud. What is a chum cloud? That sounds horrible. How do I check that? It'll be adaptions. No. It'll be... What'll it be? I can check it out later. Okay. Right, so... Just go over this way. Big Chungus is a large chung cloud. Big Chungus. I don't know the lore behind Big Chungus. I'm not sure if I want to know the lore. I hear scary noises. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm above the water, he can't see me. Up and down and up and down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he can't see me. Ooh, okay. That's fine. I did not like that. So, where am I going now? We got the chum cloud. Let me go and see if I can find out what the chum cloud is. And then... Wait, so then there must be two collector Leviathans, isn't there? Because the other one is over here. And then there's one over there. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Let me go. Sorry, let's go over here for a second. Okay. What are you doing here? So, part of me thinks I should probably get some more food. Let me just make the water while I can. Yeah. Okay. Got my oily salad. God, oily salads are great. So, oh yeah, this is why I came. I forgot why I came here. Where is it? A chum cloud. Oh, is it active? Oh, it's active. Release a cloud of delicious bait to distract predators. That sounds amazing. What could go wrong? I'm definitely keeping the invisible one though.
Welcome aboard.
Like, let's be so real here. Oh no, wait. They're, one is passive and one is active. Does that mean... How do I unpin this? Does that mean... Unpin. That I could do something really cool. Hello, Willie. How you doing? Heading for some family stuff, but I got you up. Oh, thank you so much. How you doing, Willie? Too shitty over here. If you don't know Willie, Willie is a fantastic content creator. Is a member of the Nord fam, and is just a fantastic vibe and a fantastic time. Is also a retro game enthusiast, and is just an amazing streamer. You should absolutely be going and following Willie. Who also, I think, because I was lurking on you last time. Did you finish up Subnautica, I think? I realize you said we were lurking, so feel free to not answer my questions, because don't, you know, I'm terrible for that. People are like, I'm gonna lurk, and I'm like, hey, wait, come back. I want to ask you questions. But you should go and follow Willie. Willie is amazing. Oh, you did, yeah. Well, there you go. Another Subnautica enjoyer. You should go follow Willie. If you don't, you're silly. Okay, cool. So,
Welcome aboard.
I'm just gonna go in here. How much water do I have? Yeah. Okay, so let's do just a little bit more water. 1, 2, 3, and then I just make 5 oily salads, and I'm Gucci. 1, 2, and then get my oily salads up here. One more for the road. Nice. Okay. And like, I suppose I can just leave these here because I have. Okay. I'm just stalling. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just stalling because I really don't want to do what I'm gonna have to do now. But let's just go and do it. Like a bunch of cool people. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I wish that they would let you boost with the tadpole. Oh wait, is this the power plant? Is this what we're saying? All right, here we go. As a famous Italian plumber once said, is that an electric shorty? What are you? I think you are, right? Are you? No. Oh, you're the flash thug. Okay. Always a tadpole, never a skosh pole or a dash pole. What's a what? What's a skosh? I feel like I've never heard that word before. What is this? Have I seen you? What are you? Oh, right, you're the weird two-headed one. Oh, what is over here? Have I been here? I feel like I haven't seen this area before. Are we gonna get some more lore? We're gonna get a something? Anything? Get some spooky noises. Where is the... Surely there's gotta be some lore. Skosh means a bit, a little, or even a tad. A skosh. What? That's crazy. I'm just learning new words. Ooh. What is this? What? Spooky noises. What is this? What even is a skosh? Where am I? Oh, I'm all confused. Oh wait, no. What? I came in a circle? Okay. Okay. I'm very confused. It's fine. This is chill. I'm back where I need to be, so that's all that matters. And I have to go and see this scary guy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. What's up? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How am I even gonna do this? I did not think this through. Okay, no time like the present. Hello, Tortoise. How you doing? Did you go away? Thinking things through isn't what this channel is about. Yeah, man, my palms are sweaty. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yep. Called it. Sorry, I need to just need to like it's fine, it's just a game. How you doing, Totus? Happy Sunday. Hello, Truffle, how you doing? There's a 69% chance of survival rate among men your age. What does that even mean? What age do you think I am, sir? Okay.
Reprint complete.
That's the first time I died.
Conditions incompatible with life. Your brain state has been restored to a new body. Some colonists prefer to return to the accident site to retrieve lost items and verify their last print exited cleanly. Consult your databank for emotional and philosophical support. Death is certain for the born and rebirth inevitable for the dead. You should not, therefore, grieve the inevitable.
Oh, how am I gonna? Oh, what's happening here? What is this? How am I gonna get back? I don't think I have enough oxygen. Ah, lads, feck. I should have thought about that.
Welcome aboard.
Death by Huggies. Yeah. Yeah. I do kind of want to make the hull chassis. Chassis? Strontium. Okay. I can make a basic one. And then that's just going to be my taxi. Although, I wonder, can I make... maybe I could just make an extra oxygen ding-dong. Standard air tank. So I'd need titanium. How do I not have a single piece of titanium here? I actually kind of don't believe that. No titanium? That's crazy. You're telling me in this whole place I got no titanium? You were bonding with the kitty for an hour and was therefore unable to move, otherwise you'd be here earlier. That's perfectly okay. You got your stuff going on. I do understand. It's like you've been chosen. So, if I was a piece of titanium, where would you find me? Also, can I boost if I go through this normally? No. Well, this is a problem. Cool. Priorities are priorities. Cats get pats. Them's the rules. That's true. Everything, when something rhymes, you know it's true. That's like the ultimate confirmation that it's true. Is if it rhymes, it has to be true. Now I have done a bit of an oopsie here. And I might die. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Yep.
30 seconds.
Yep. No. I went so long in this game without dying, and now I'm just gonna die all the time. Oh, what do we think? Do I make this?
Oxygen.
I make it. I make it.
Welcome aboard.
Nice. Carnivore bands, mods, and more. But uh, it has to be like right beside each other. The words have to be right beside each other in the rhyme for it to be true. So like, or there needs, or maybe just one buffer word, like carnivore something like carnivore. I don't know. But it can't have it can't just be a sentence. Carnivore, how dare? Yeah. Hello Zorro, how you doing? You like how I polish my forehead. Well, thank you. I have been pretty proud of how I polish my forehead. Thank you. How you doing? All right. So let's go and make ourselves another cheeky air tank and see if we can even do this. Let me go. What do I need to do for plasteel? Can I make plasteel? I have to make the other thing, right? Coetti went to monks in a Tibetan temple to learn the secret of forehead polishing. That's true. All of this is factual. Can I do plasteel? Yeah, I can. Nice. Okay, cool. Oh, it's going to take 2 minutes, though. Okay, that's fine. What I can do in the meantime is check and see. Wait. So 103, 102. Oh. There's actually a really good way to cheese this. Because I can swim until it gets down, right? Like, let's say if I take it out at 80, then it restores my oxygen to full, which I suppose makes sense. And then I can just switch it over to the standard. And I could do, yeah, I could easily get that.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Let me go put this back. Let me go put this back. And then we go. I suppose the only thing is to make sure I don't get murdered on the way there. Let me get rid of my titanium. Facts track, and to fast track a fact is to track fast while facting facts. What? Okay. So let's go over here. Cool. Yeah, I think I can make it. Although I might want to double check my batteries. You were deleting that message and you ended up sending it instead? Ah, that's okay. Now you have to tell us. They have to tell us what it was. You can't just leave it there. Okay. What do we think? Do I make this? I definitely make this. Yeah, it's fine. You get up, therefore you are, Truffle 2026. I feel like that's something you would say. Okay, we make this easy. Nice. As long as I don't bump into any spookies. I think the only issue here would be the, what is it, the bulletfish? So maybe I need to go over this way. If you put the thought in your head, then by the genital property you said it. Okay. Oh, fuck, there's bullet. Oh, they're on this side as well.
30 seconds.
I might be donezo. Hello, that cranium guy. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Do I make this? Yesterday you were up before 7 a.m. to see your nephew graduate from high school. Hold on. Are you telling me that the graduation ceremonies happen at like 7 a.m.? Because that's messed up, if that's the case. Go away. Your mother doesn't allow you to space out. She wants to have meaningful conversations. What are you? Nobody scan you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
30 seconds.
Ah, they said it couldn't be done. It could be done. I don't know why we're hearing scary noises, because nothing should be happening. Hello, hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. How's your Sunday treating you? School admin wants to make the adults get up early again to go to school. That's messed up. I'm trying to think when like this is way too early in the morning. Okay. Right. Second time's the charm, as the saying famously goes. Can I leave anything in here just so I can not lose it? Also, how does this work if I switch this out? Then that charges it up. Okay, cool. Right. All good science to learn here. You watched this cool documentary about the holes in the circle forts that the Irish in the countryside hid in when under attack. The holes in the circle forts. Oh, so interesting. I think, do we call them ring forts? I think we call them ring forts, right? But like technically they are circles. Is a ring fort also a circle fort? Or is it a different thing? Circle fort. Oh, okay, interesting. So wait, there was they made extra holes in them? How did that work? I mean, Cranogues? Maybe, but is there a difference? No, I don't. No, I think it's a ring fort. Cranogues were the ones on the lakes, right? Whereas the ring forts were the ones in the middle of like the countryside. Yeah, Ringfort's built on solid ground, and then Cranogues were Ringforts on water. It inspires you to create. It inspires you to create your own secret tunnel to hide in if people come to visit. You know what? It's good to have goals. I agree with this sentiment. I think it's different in the US though, because there's just so much. Well, I say the US, and that's a very broad statement. But in my head, aside from, let's say, like LA or New York or San Francisco, there's just like broad swaths of land, and you could do that. And I think that's a need. Or South Terrains, Wrath, Leos. Leos? Leos. You never heard of Cranogues in a Yacht one? Yeah, Cranogues are cool. Anything that's on a lake is just, it's automatically better. I bet you like playing video games on a lake would be cool, but it needs to be not deep enough that Cthulhu could hide there. That's my only criteria. Make it lever activated where you drop into a waiting roller coaster cart riding into a massive underground complex to our secret lair. Yeah. Levers are pretty cool as well. Like levers make anything 10 times better. So if you make it a water-based place that operates on levers, it's going to be 100 times better. Okay, there you are. All right. I'm doing this just so I can not run out of oxygen. Okay. How can I do this though? Because he cheated last time. He wasn't even looking at me. Can I wonder, can I pull him over with my... Oh, he sees me. What is happening? I'm stuck inside something. I can't actually... I can't get out. Okay. Can this work to my advantage? Can you come over here, please? Come over here. You're the worst. Okay. Good talk. With a second unmarked lever next to it that drops you into a pit of alligators. Of course, because you don't want people, like, you want to root out the people who are meant to be there versus not meant to be there. Part of me feels like I shouldn't go from below. This is fine. He'll come back. And he won't be able to see me. Appreciate secret rooms in this chat. Honestly, like, secret rooms are such a vibe. I remember, okay. If you could just... If you could just come here, please. Stop going higher. Come on, come on, come on. Come here. The collision for that specific building is broken. Okay, that's good to know. It's a good shout. Good comms.
30 seconds.
I hate this guy. Oh, I don't hate him. Oh, here we go. It's go time. No, come back. He cheated. I was invisible.
Lost to physical trauma.
Okay,
Reprinting.
cool. Ah, my God. We actually have a secret room, but it is silly right now. It's a little door into a closet that opens into an unfinished space between the roof and the bedroom. But a little kid wrote secret room and you haven't painted it over yet. You can't do that. There's a guy who I've seen on YouTube, and he does like he has a couple of secret rooms in his house because of course you get everyone knows you can't just have one secret room. And like one of them is he has this really cool hexagonal panel. So it's got like multiple little hexagons in it. And there's a specific one, if you press it, another one pulls out and then you twist it and it opens up into like a reading nook. And then I think he has another one, which is just like a door that, I don't know, it's like you have to, I think that one is less secret, but yeah. I feel if I was at the point in my life, both, you know, financially and other criteria as well, I probably would have multiple secret rooms. Yeah. You're gonna go bleed. Thanks. Cheers. Thanks for booping the snoot. I didn't even boop the snoot. He cheated. He's a cheater. Stupid cheater is what he is. I suppose as long as I'm not losing my gear, is not really the end of the world. Why does he need to yell? Why does who need to yell? So Cranium Guy, have you finished Subnautica 2? Are you a general Subnautica enjoyer, or are you a Subnautica 2 enjoyer? All right. So I probably don't need this flashlight. And I could probably just put this in here. Yeah, here we go. Third time's the charm. It's over here. Get my other hydration situation going. I need to keep an eye out for the other stuff as well. So that's not an electric Geordie. If I was an electric Geordie, where would you find me? Oh no! I was a silly sausage. I moved the thing further away. I actually might not make it. There's several electric Geordies near the wrecks in this area. Okay. I'll believe it when I see it. No, I believe it. I just need to go and find them. Electric Geordies would be great though, because yeah.
Oxygen.
Am I making this, do we think? Also in this metal refinery area? Go away. Go away, go away. Do we think I make this? What am I doing? I'm moving at a rate of like... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Eat that instead. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm fine. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away. Go away.
Oxygen.
Oh no! I think I choked. I think. Oh no! No, I still make it. I still make it. Okay. All right. Third time's the charm. Thank you. Thank you. I will say, like, it is kind of adorable the way he does the little grabbies. No, come back. I wasn't done. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Now I just need to get away. Sonic Echo. What does Sonic Echo do? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Why do we need to attack him? No, I'm not attacking him. I need to scan him. Somewhere, yeah. So there's a couple of things that when you scan them, you get like special abilities that you can choose from, and that's one of them. And there's only 2 more things I need to scan, and then I have everything that's available so far. I found a new adorable blue octopus in the Galapagos. Oh, cool. It's kind of crazy that at this point we can still have... We're still finding new stuff, new creatures. Okay. I am an electric Geordie. Where do you find me?
Fresh water intake.
Are those the crabs? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think you're going to find the ability from the Leviathan useful. Cool. Like, the hardest one to get, and they give you something that's just like mid. Surely it should be a case of whatever, like, that should give you the best ability. I want to speak to whoever was in charge of deciding what gives you which abilities. I need to have a serious conversation with them. What is that? Have I been this way? I feel like I haven't. Oh no, I went past this way. It's day 7,000 of looking for feckin' electric Geordies. Are you an electric Geordie? Oh my god. Hang on. Hold the phone. You're an electric Geordie! Get off my... What are you doing? Get off. Go away. Okay, nice. So, the only thing that... Oh. I don't know what electric discharge is, but that sounds really cool. The only thing I'm not sure about from this is where is that crab gonna be? But that's a problem for future Coati. What happened to all your Geordies? What do you mean? What happened to all my Geordies? They were I don't know what happened to all my Geordies. Cause it's not like I murdered them, cause I can't do that. Hello Spawn, how you doing? Water, I know. It'll be fine. If I die, I die. Which I, up until now, have not died at all. And I was really proud of that, actually. But now that I've died, I don't care. I'll just die again.
Dehydration.
Sorry if you can't understand your speaking thing. Oh, no worries. I used to have the closed captions. I don't believe I have them anymore. Alright. Let's go over this way. Then we're fine. Let's chill. Okay. Do I make this? I don't think I make this because I didn't grab the things. So... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Welcome aboard.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're fine. Oily salads. Love me some oily salads. No, we just wait. We're fine. It's chill. Here to troll a bit and watch you your play. You already finished yours. Nice. You had the same attitude doing the Faz challenge. You died once and then you seemed to lose all effects and then died one every time. Seems like a motivational issue. You're so right. It so is. That's literally, I think, like, you could define a significant portion of my life that way. Where I'm like, I gotta do it perfectly. And then I don't do it perfectly and I'm like, okay, there's no point. It's I already messed up. Ah, well. Nice. Okay, cool.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Can we address the alarming number of balls resting atop your base? Phrasing? I mean, we can, but I don't know. I don't know how we can address them because from my understanding, the trash bin doesn't work, right? Like, it used to be that you could get rid of them in sub 1, but you just can't do it. So I just have balls everywhere. One day you'll do a satisfactory stream because you realize your average playthrough is 4 hours before you start over again anyway. All right. Okay. a little bit too close to home. Oh, God. I really want to get back into satisfactory, but I've done it and started over so much that I know how every biome is. I'd have to do like the randomized one. I feel it wouldn't be interesting because you'd watch me be neurotic. Because I'd be like, this has to be at exactly a 90-degree angle, otherwise it's unacceptable. And then you just watch me slowly, implode from everything not being perfect. I can't do the healing stuff, can I? But I can get the thing outside. It's funny the PDA for the entry for the trash can says Altair expects no waste. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice that. I take it back. I don't hate that they did that now because I think that's kind of funny. I need to check that out. There is a lot of lore. I like all the lore and there is so much lore already. And I do love that. Need fiber. Don't we all? I need the fibrous pulp and I don't have any more fibrous pulp. I find that hard to believe.
Welcome aboard.
Ah, I messed up. I was a messer. I clicked it too quickly. I didn't get the right one. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so let's go and see what these adaptions are. Perfection is war, and every day is a battle for me. Oh, with some things, I get really caught up in it, and Satisfactory is definitely one of those ones. Like, I spent an unreasonable amount of time trying to get nicely laid out highways, but they would have to be supported in a realistic way. They would have to be 2 lanes, because you couldn't drive backwards and forwards on the same lane, which actually made sense because I was doing like truck automations and stuff on it, and everything needs to be 90-degree turns. So yeah, you joke, but that was legitimately a problem. Okay, so electric discharge. Emit an 800-volt electric shock to deter medium and large predators. Emit a sonar pulse to highlight nearby resources. Okay. Bioluminescence, glow in the dark. How about that? Oh, I do. Look at me. I'm glowing in the dark right now. And do my hands glow in the dark as well? My hands glow in the dark. Yo. Seriously? Is that all it does in like the world's smallest oh my god. Okay, sure. That is garbage.
Welcome aboard.
You end up spending ages making blueprints for highways and train tracks. I'm saying, like, yeah. But my problem was I got so burned out from doing all of that that I was like, I give up. But I couldn't just accept it to not have it. So I don't know. Missing 1 to unlock? Yes. That's kind of cool. Told you think it's disappointing. Yeah, what's that about though? Why, like, surely that was someone actively trolling. They were like, we could do something really funny right now and make like the most garbage thing be on like the scariest creature. All right, so where are these crabs? Coral crab. If I was a coral crab, let me just see if I've scanned it before. Oh, I have scanned it before. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, okay. These ones, the big ones. Okay, okay. I know where it is. We're chill. We're donezo. We got it. The Zappy biomod is great. It makes those annoying fangos F right off. Yeah, my complaint is that I don't know. There should be. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder, do I go faster if I don't repeatedly jump out of the water? I probably do. You have a dread on the Leviathan though, might have made it easier for you to scan him. Maybe. I kind of think it's compulsory to have the invisible thing though, because uh-oh. Nice. Hello, Nene Gorl. How you doing? Hello, you cannot stay. No worries, no worries. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay. Water retention. How do I... Oh. Am I meant to have those other adaptions by now? I'm assuming like that's a work in progress. How do I check this? Adaptions. It's not any of these. So where do I find them? Are they gonna be in here? Okay. Do I have one in this space? I don't. Do I have one in this space? I can't remember. I do. Okay, nice. So, what do we say it was? It was gain more water from all sources with enlarged orca-like kidneys. Okay. It's kind of meh. I'm whelmed. Ashen Fang, hello, hello. Do I want an answer for that? I say a lot of things for which. Also, how you doing? They should add a search in the PDA. Yes, they should. They 100% should. Carly Nay Jepson. It's an undercut, is it? It's probably close to an undercut. Although there was a bit of a miscommunication. So, fun fact, I'm blind. I wear contact lenses, but if I don't have my contact lenses, I legitimately could get lost trying to find my house. And getting a haircut is always fun because it's like it's roulette. Once my glasses go off and the hairdresser starts doing their thing, I don't know how it's going to turn out until everything is said and done and I put back on my glasses. So I'm like, I imagine if people, who were not horrendously short-sighted, you could just see it happening and be like, oh, wait, no, don't do that. I don't get that. So I always find out when it's all done. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. This is great. I love it so much. That's the nicest haircut I've ever had. Burb, no worries. When you were asking how you check the biomods. Oh, so wait, is there a way? Because it says, I know there was a little pop-up that said like, hey, check the thing, but it didn't. It's a surprise reveal at the end. Yeah, but really it's one of those things where like, at best, it was what you were hoping for. And at worst, it's horrible. So yeah. So we had a little bit of miscommunication, end up being a bit shorter, but it's not the end of the world. It's hair, it'll grow back. Okay. It looks snazzy. Well, thank you.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. As far as you know, it's the biolab as you did. A lot of people forget about that thing. About the biolab? Yeah, because I suppose once you get to the better scanning thing, you know, you kind of already gotten to the end, right? This, I think, is interesting. Because I'll be interested to see... I will be interested to see, does that mean that you'll be able to unlock more passive biomods? That would be really cool. You fill one lawn bag full of debris and return. Do anything you wouldn't do. What? What do you mean? Hello, Josie. How you doing? You can't see what your stylist is doing until the reveal. When you put your glasses back on, there's dozens of us. There's dozens of us out there. I feel some vindication because I feel people who just are out there raw dogging vision without any sort of optical aid. They're just like, yeah, well, there's no big deal. You just go and get your haircut. But it's not. There's a big deal. It is very much a big deal. Okay, let me just see. Hello? How do I make strontium again? This would be cool to make, but it seems like it's going to be a pain. Strontium, enameled glass, and a dedicated core. So creature enamel I need to get in the other place. A dedicated core is going to be an advanced wiring kit and a strong set. And strontium. It's going to be two. It's all stuff from the Deep Down Dark. Let's go look at some lore. You go, no worries, Nene, have a happy Sunday. Some of it does feel like it could somehow have been introduced a little earlier, but you don't know how far the game will be. This could be the tutorial. That would be really cool if it would be. Because, yeah, I want more Subnautica action. How long was Subnautica 1? What's the average? Let me just look it up. There's a website called How Long to Beat. How Long to Beat Subnautica. So, Subnautica 1 is, on average, is about 30 hours. Subnautica 2 was 13 hours. Or sorry, no. Below Zero was 20 hours. And at the moment, Subnautica 2 is around 13 hours. So, like, in theory, we could be doubling up on it, or even more if they get really ambitious. So yeah, that could be cool. I just want more Subnautica. I legitimately, like, to the point where I was thinking recently, do I want to play Subnautica 1 in VR? Even though I think I would like have a heart attack. Yeah. Let's read the Collector Leviathan. Enormous cephalopod predator, tentatively Tyrannoteuthis phobocous, tyrant squid of fearful curiosity, feeds on hard-shelled, heavily defended prey, solitary but highly intelligent, likely a deep-sea creature. Squid-like body plan. The collector's body converges with Earth squid, a long mantle and several limbs attached directly to the head. The mantle is covered in plastic armor. Unlike Earth squid, the collector has 4 long hunting tentacles with dexterous claws. Its 8 arms are small and grouped around the beak. Powerful thruster, that was probably Bam's nickname in high school, Two large, I don't know, is it spiracles or spiracles? Feed a rear-facing thruster. These spiracles are separate from the four gills openings on the head, allowing the collector to separate its breath rate from its thrust speed. Two secondary hearts pump blood from the gills to the main heart. Hard prey, an enormous beak capable of tearing through plate titanium, and four dexterous tentacles tipped with the sharp bioglass claws imply that the collector specializes in prying or tearing open heavily armored prey. Possible prey fauna include the coral crab and great jaw. The need to defeat armored active prey may have evolved a curious and aggressive psychology. Broadcast organ. This huge, many-chambered organ is a biological phased array sonar. Multiple speakers and ears allow the collector to broadcast complex multi-part pulses. Dense innervation connects this organ to the toroidal brain. Patterns of bioluminescence may be direct reflections of the collector's brain activity. W-shaped pupil. In bright light, the pupil creases into a W. This trait was present in Earth cephalopods, but its function was not determined before the Holocene collapse. Wait, so because that is a thing, right? Like, isn't it that squids and octopi have the W-shaped? Or no, it's what's that weird fish that has it? And do we know why it's shaped in a W? Abyssal gigantism. Organisms from the deep sea are often very large, a phenomenon known as abyssal gigantism. Assessment: hunters with varied and difficult diets are likely to be intelligent and inquisitive, and a predator's curiosity may appear to prey as arbitrary torture. Any small submersible or habitat is likely to draw the collector's interest. Oh, wait, so does that mean that'll attack habitats as well? Because in the previous Subnautica games, they wouldn't attack habitats. Hello, Tuna. How you doing? Tunicus terorthium incoming. How you doing? You just trust your hairstylist. They're the one that went to school for it. You hate when they ask you things like, I don't know what that... sorry, you're like... You hate when they ask you things. It's like, I don't know what that is. That is fair. For the most part, I'm the same. But sometimes, man, they messed it up bad in my head. Your brother gets mad at you for buzzing your own hair and never going to the stylist. He's been balding since he was 20, and you cut your hair super regularly to keep it short and out of your way. That's part of it for me. I legitimately thought about just buzzing it this time because I don't know, it's just an effort. It's an effort to go to the hairdresser and be like, I want this thing, and then you have to talk, and once my glasses come off, I'm like zoned out because I can't see anything. Then I'm probably a terrible hairdresser customer. How many tries to scan the collector did it take? 3. 3 times. Tongue thief. Oh, that's that thing. Ostraconschelus glossoclept. Isn't clept thief? The hard-legged... Oh, glossa would be tongue, wouldn't it? Glossa would be tongue in Latin, I think. Because I think in Greek it would be lalia or something. Because so if you're familiar with Tourette's, there's a type of Tourette's called coprolalia, which is I think the one everyone associates with Tourette's, which is where a person says words that are maybe the most inappropriate at the time. And coprolalia means like copro means like poop, and lalia means mouth or tongue, I think. So it's literally like a poopy mouth. Yeah. Interesting. A parasitic crab or louse that dwells in the mouth, causing intense and unremitting hunger. Crab-like body plan.
Seek fresh water intake.
A close relative of the other protean crabs, belonging to the infraorder Adulati. The segmented body has 2 cerci, nerve-rich organs which evolved from legs. The mouth parts are simple. The tongue thief relies on its host to chew food. I think there is a real one of these. that like replaces fish tongues with themselves. Tongue thieves mimic other prey species until swallowed, then use a numbing agent to paralyze the predator's jaw long enough to anchor to the tongue. This numbing agent blocks the nerves that signal satiety, fullness to the brain. Semi-cooperative hunt production. Tongue thieves anchor eggs or spermatophores in the mouth of their host, where they wait for the thief of the opposite sex to arrive. Infant tongue thieves, called manka, pass through the host's digestive tract. Possible cultural function. In the same way some human cultures use capsaicin in food, it's conceivable that other organisms might develop a taste for the tongue thieves' numbing agent, misspelling. Personal experimentation would be ill-advised. I really want to be that guy and just be like, well, actually, I found a spelling mistake in your thing. Assessment: expel parasite to reduce host hunger. Be alert to the juveniles who may attempt to infest your mouth. That's horrifying. That's interesting though, because they seem to be pretty chill. Like whenever I've been there, they never tried to attack me. So I don't know, is that meant to be flavor text, or was I just lucky enough that they never tried to get me? And part of me never wants to find out. Glossa or glossa is Greek for tongue. Wait, so am I right in thinking? Can you fact check me and keep me honest? Is it coprolalia? Do I have the right term? And is lalia? Because lalia doesn't seem Latin. It seems Greek. So maybe it's mouth or something? Unlurk from your unannounced lurk before. You're back. Welcome back. Now, if I was a water fish, where would it be? It'd be over here. Question of the day is: what post-apocalyptic scenario do you think Loki would be fun? For me, I think I said it already, but there's a tabletop RPG called The Wild Sea, and it's something I've followed for a long time because I love the world setting so much. And the idea behind it is that something happened that caused trees to rise up from the ground, like, and cover every inch of the world, which, you know, kind of caused a, you know, mass human extinction or whatever. And the people who did survive did so by building ships with chainsaws that travel around on this sea of trees that now exists. And I think that just sounds fun. So that's my one. Coprolalia is the involuntary and uncontrollable outburst of obscene words, slurs, or socially inappropriate remarks. In other words, Carney. No, but is lalia? Because I believe that is coprolalia is also the name given to that type of Tourette's. And is lalia mouth? Lalia primarily stems from the ancient Greek word lalia, meaning talk, speech, or chatter. So it's poopy talk, which is, you know, that feels kind of mean from whoever came up with that term for what is a very serious and hard condition to live with. They're like, you know, we're going to call it poopy mouth. That feels, someone was having fun that day at the wrong person's expense. Hello, Miss Scrivener, how you doing? So in other words, tuna. Wait, oh, you mean for the lalia part? I see you. Okay. Serathecan. Caught script hook in allocated memory for command. Generate databank Serathecan echo memory carve signature. Blah, blah. Our PDAs point to organisms like the Serathecan and exclaim, "Behold, the road not taken." On Earth, seed shrimp are tiny slime dwellers. On Proteus, they grow huge, but just as easy life in our decontaminated bases deafens us to the call of Proteus. Easy analogies blind us to the truth. The map from Earth is not only wrong, so is its basic dogma. Evolution does not follow roads here. Anita Gottschall. the way away home. Exile Serathecan, a horn-cupped exile, a mysterious carnivore and deposit feeder with no clear Earth analog except the tiny ostracod. Exile, a Serathecan hidden in an upright double-valved shell, similar to an oyster or clam. The crustacean pilots the shell through central eyes and periscopic ears, and feeds with a cluster of basal tentacles. A thruster in the shell's hinge, a region called the umbo, propels it forward. Behavior and diet. The Serathecan grazes on the seafloor, plucking detritus and prey from hiding places. To protect the Serathecan's body from a struggling prey, the interior of the shell is lined with a paralytic neurotoxin. The Serathecan's shell muscles are themselves paralyzed by this toxin. It cannot open without secreting an antidote. What? Perplexing genetics. There are no genes in the Serathecan's genomes to produce a shell. Genetically, the Serathecan is simply a large shrimp. The shell tissues contain a partial genome without organs to sustain an independent life. Further investigation required. Assessment, cryptic origins. The inner shell can be sampled for chemistry when it opens to feed. Interesting. You're back with sushi. What kind of sushi do you have? Hello, Whoopi. Why shouldn't you argue with the T-Rex? You get your ass kicked. How you doing? Welcome on in. Thruster. Not touching that one. Further investigation yet? Further investigation. Probably your cousin. I think I've said this before, but I'm not sure if this was only in Ireland and the UK. There was a Jaffa Cakes ad, which I used to think was really stupid, but it's one of the few ads that lives rent-free in my head, so it probably wasn't really stupid. But it's this teacher in front of these like 5 and 6 year old kids trying to explain the concept of full moon, half moon, and total eclipse by using a Jaffa Cake. So she's like, full moon, and then she takes a bite, and she's like, half moon, and then she eats the rest of it, and she's like, total eclipse. And it was so dumb, but I see half moon, and that's the first thing I think of. So, well played by them. A needle. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that these were mangoes as well. Interesting. So why is it not under the mango category? Unplayable. I literally can't play this game. Actually, really bugs me. Yeah. I know I said it and I was like, ha, I'm being sarcastic and silly, but it really bothers me. Titan rock boar. No, I want to find the cool stuff. What's the cool lore? Let's go look at the logs again. Hello, Rose Kitty. How you doing? Good after more night is what I like to say, to just, you know, catch all the time zones, or a good time zone even. So Mogami, Kinu, number 1. Post-mortem, Mogami died in an explosion. Mogami was experiencing severe starvation. Mogami had moderate heavy metal poisoning. Mogami had mild viremia. Several other colonists were killed in the same blast. Mogami died about 235,000 hours ago. I think we said that was about 5 years ago. Mogami's black box could not find its paired biobed. This fork of Mogami's life ended. Quaker. Black box, Kapoor, Lucretia, Quaker, number 1. Noah, is there a fire? Noah, do not open the sea cocks. Noah, acknowledge, please. I guess you didn't. Noah. I'm so sorry. Do not, flooding sounds. Post-mortem, Quaker died of drowning. She was awakened shortly after her death by an alarm. Evidence suggests her habitat was flooded to control a fire. Quaker died about 235,000 hours ago. Quaker's black box could not find its paired biobed. This fork of Quaker's life ended. Ruby. T. Ruby Anar, number 1. Ruby died of a spinal cord fracture. She was attacked by a marrow breach. Ruby had severe viremia. Ruby died surrounded by her colleagues. Ruby died about 235,000 hours ago. Ruby's black box transmitted her to an unknown biobed. No return to telemetry was received. Ruby's status cannot be determined from this black box. Oh, interesting. So that explosion removed a bunch of them. Quaker, Mogami. Well, yeah, Quaker 1, Mogami 1, Mantis 1. But Ruby was sent off to another one. Thing 2, I guess, as well. Black box unknown. Unable to identify black box. Invalid header. Post-mortem, this pioneer died of drowning. They became disoriented and ran out of air. They died alone. Time of death unknown. Reprint state unknown. Continuity determination unknown. How's it going? It's going good. Katie, how are you doing? No, you're not. No, I'm not. What? The words filter out from my mouth. They bypass my brain. My memory state is constantly being overwritten by whatever the last sentence was that I said. So I have no idea of what we're talking about. No, I'm not what. Also, a reminder, question of the day. What is a post-apocalyptic scenario that you think would low-key be fun? Okay, colonist logs. Survivors waypoint 1. Ganzo here. Day. Hey, what day is it? Day 758. $758 would be like year 2. We've got no fabricator, no biobeds. Wait, but Ganzo... Oh, we don't have Ganzo's black box. No fabricator, no biobeds, and no way to build more. We are on our last life. It's me, Ruby, stay close, Hera, Raster, Tuba, Sean, Graham, Rowboat, and Mogami's kids. Rowboat... What a name. And Twinkle finally outside. What a way to get your feet wet, huh? We are striking out for the tadpole pens. Maybe the Noah there will let us in. And if not, we'll take the submarine and look for Anita's crew. If you find this, swim southeast along the edge of the coral garden. I'll drop another log at the pens. It's okay, you two. I think you apologize for the cheesy pun. Oh yeah, no, I'm not sorry for that at all. I'd do it again. Survivors, waypoint 2. Ganzo here. 9 survivors of Habitat with me. Tuba went back to the Habitat, and a Marrow Breach took Ruby. Tuba is a cool name as well. You know what Tuba stands for? Tuba stands for Terrible Underwater Breathing Apparatus. Because if you tried to use a tuba to breathe underwater... I'm sorry for that one too, but not really. I don't know if she got reprinted. I heard her die so many times, but this time she's got to be out there somewhere. She's got to. The Tadpole Pens control room is locked and all the tadpoles are gone. Sophie and Nahima took the last 2. We're stuck. So because it was Sophie Boucher is the person who split their consciousness and put it in the Noah, wasn't it? And Nahima was the one who wanted to wipe out everyone. And then Ruby is MIA. Tuba is... Oh, Tuba got out as well. Well, Tuba 1 got out. Ganzo here, 9 survivors of Habitat. Everyone sound off. Muffled voices saying hello. We're going down to the hot cave. We'll rally at the base camp and sync with the biobed. And then we search for Zip's Kurultai key as deep as we can go. If we feel anything down there, we'll check it out. Calmly. Maybe Anita's right. Maybe the planet will tell us where to go next. One way or another, we're all going to live. Even you, Hera. Who's Hera? This is the second time... We have Hera. Oh, Raster. Do we have Raster's black box? No. Maybe that's black box unknown? Why do we not have anything from them? Which is weird. Zip is dead. We knew that, I think. That's fine. In pursuit of Nahima. Yeah, okay, so I have it right. Any survivors of the Coral Garden habitat? I'm pursuing Nahima towards the World Tree. She wants to eradicate humanity on Proteus, and she'll destroy the regional ecosystem to do it. I believe she's going to poison the tree. You do not believe anything she tells you. She is determined to kill us all. I'm leaving supplies for anyone who comes after me. If you lose my trail, assume that I failed. Find Nahima, kill the tree. Good luck. Butcher out. Oh, cause Boucher. Wait, is Boucher, does Boucher stand for butcher? Because that's like low key Boucher. English. No. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the lore is like they couldn't pronounce her name, so they were like, we're just gonna call you Butcher. And that's cool. Let's just be clear about that, okay? If it was a case of like, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm gonna call you Butcher. I feel like a lot of list apocalyptic scenarios sound appealing until you need an antibiotic or run out of food. Yeah, that's true. But yeah. And probably the chances of you being the one to survive the scenario is incredibly low. But, you know, it is what it is. You are Chopin. Welcome back. Zip is dead, not just reprinted, dead. We all saw how she suffered the metal poisoning. Her hands trembled, her gums turned blue. She was always cold. We thought her visits to the hot cave were therapeutic. Sophie let her get away with it. Everyone loves Zip. One day she did not return. 2 days, 3 days. We could hear her black box crying her death down at the bottom of the cave. Why wouldn't Noah reprint her? On the 4th day, Sleep Bay 3 printed a new copy of Zippera Malk? She was not our Zip. She remembered nothing since she boarded the cicada. That's another cool nickname. Can you imagine? Like, you're like, okay, my name's Zippera Malk. And everyone's like, yeah, we're going to call you Zip. It's a cool name. Chap says Noah reset her to her last known good state. I am aghast. We are contracted to work off a debt to Altera, but any debt society needs the promise of a jubilee. The trumpet blast of freedom when all is forgiven. Old kings in Babylon declared jubilee when they all took the throne, lest the people rebel. But now our king can reset the calendar on the day before the jubilee. Nahima's right, we are slaves. I must know what is down in that hot cave. I believe Noah fears it and killed Zip to hide it. I believe the jubilee is out there somewhere in the ocean. A better way to survive. Interesting. Has anyone seen Yellow Jackets? I've heard of it. Today you learned Boucher means butcher. Well, I'm not sure. I couldn't find anything unless you found something. Although I could have just searched in Google Translate and I didn't. Maybe that was on me. Boucher. Google tells me in English it means butcher. Oh, no, it says it Frenchly. Okay, never mind. Full of sushi? Nice. You translated boucher into German and it says, oh wait,
fresh water intake.
I'm typing it with a T. No. Wait, what? What? So that's so funny. So if you try and translate it from French into English, it'll just give you the name. It'll just say it's Boucher. But if you translate it from French, wait, what is happening? No, I'm silly. I'm a silly buddy. Never mind. I take it all back. The problem was between the screen and the chair. I'm a silly boy. Boxcar just called one of your cats a tactical asshole. Metzger? I hardly know her. Wurst. Interesting. So you Singh Axum 1. Field notes, Udal Singh observed the Axum tailings in the Karakoram ruins. My reprint site is the base camp near the observatory. This time they killed me right away. They really don't like us coming into the ruins. They are obviously capable of communication and social behavior. Why are they so damn hostile? According to Nahima's research, we're the only life on this world not infected with the proteovirus. Maybe the virus provokes violence against the uninfected? I don't know. It feels too convenient. The natives hate us because they're sick. More likely they have good reasons to distrust humans. And they know we come back when they kill us, so maybe they're communicating. Maybe they're trying to teach us, you cross this line and you die. Field notes, Udal Singh. The Karakoram ruins imply a civilization that developed to the same level as pre-expansion Earth. They had electrical power, industrial metals, digital computers, orbital spaceflight, the whole suite, but they arrived to the same place along a different path. They got electricity first. I think hang on a minute, I've got to hide. I think the Axum themselves can sense electricity, like sharks. And they figured out, hey, these long bacterial fibers, these things carry an electrical current. Then some clever Axum wrapped these fibers into a generator. And once you've got a generator, you can make your own electricity and start pulling metal from seawater, farming the sea to make tools, all without one spark of fire. Imagine it. Undersea cities as old as Troy or Harappa. Is that something really dumb to say? Okay, so in case anyone didn't know, like I didn't know, Harappa is an archaeological site in Punjab, Pakistan, about 24 kilometers west of Sahiwal, that takes its name from the modern village near the former course of the Ravi River. It's an ancient city. Ah, so interesting. I never knew about that. But with telegraph lines and electric lighting, thousands of years before the first flame. To us, electricity means modernity. To the Axum, it's as old as bronze. Interesting. I'm really curious to see, what are they going to do next? Like, how are they going to follow through in this? And what's the next thing? Do we encounter, they keep saying Karakoram, is they the Karakoram? Is that who we're talking about here? Deepwing Brooder. Titanotagmata pteria. Titanotagmata Titanotagmata pteria. Amalthea. Try and say that 5 times. The titanic wing segmented cup of plenty, an enormous arthropod leviathan with huge tearing beak and payload of fatty deposits, which it uses to both feed and protect its eggs. Ancient origins. The brooder's ancestors, the Tagmatapteria, wing-segmented ones, evolved very early in the development of protean arthropods. Their limbs developed into paddles, the thorax developed a deep keel, and maxillipeds beneath the mouth transformed into eyes by homeosis. It's homeosis. Competition from fish selected for enormous size and thick armor. It is unknown if all the Tagmatapteria achieved the deep wing brooder's enormous size or even surpassed it. Mysterious diet. The deep wing brooder's throat is lined with traps for plankton, filtered water through gill openings at the rear of its thoracic keel. Yet its enormous beak is suited to cracking and tearing. It is possible that the brooder opportunistically feeds on hard prey, including the fluid of titan rock boars, the shells of giant jaws, and fat birds Fatbergs drifting through the lipid-rich Protean Sea. Are fatbergs the flying things? That's the rock borer. How do I... Fucking hell. Okay. We need a search. We need a big old search. Okay. Fertile brooding. Deep-wing brooders gather layers of oil beneath their outer shell. This oil is released in droplets alongside eggs, acting as a decoy for predators. The decoy eggs do provide the ocean with tremendous bounty of concentrated nutrients. Deepfall. As a strangulate, the deep-wing brooder must molt. Molted exoskeletons drop to the seafloor with a lining of lipid-rich grease, providing a feast for dwellers in the hungry abyss. Huh. It's easy. Titanotagmata tapteria amalthea. Titanotagmata tapteria. Is that Titanotagmata tapteria? There's too many T's. Titanotagmata tapteria amalthea. Titanotagmata tapteria amalthea. If I ever need to like warm up for speaking, that's going to be my new warm up. Titanotagmata tapteria. Titanotagmata tapteria amalthea. As we all do. T-T-T-T-T-A. Yep. Titanotagmata tapteria. It's easy. Gosh, everyone. It's so easy to say. It's just so easy. Oh my word. I think this is probably a good place to leave it for today. We managed to scan all of the things that there is to scan in terms of getting the modifications. I don't know if there's anything I haven't scanned that isn't in here. I don't know, does it tell you that it is scanned? You haven't scanned it if you haven't scanned it. So I don't know if we don't know what we don't know because it doesn't tell us that we don't know what we don't know. But aside from that, it would just be me reading out all the lore, which is very interesting, but probably it's a lot of lore for a Sunday afternoon. Yeah. No sleep only stream. I'm not gonna sleep. It's midday. It is the middest of, well, it's not the middest of days, but it's late afternoon. No sleep. I think what we will be doing for the next stream, which is going to be tomorrow, is I'm going to maybe tentatively start my next Faz challenge. That's assuming I can get everything set up in time, but I had an idea. I have two ideas for the Faz challenge, and I guess it depends on which I get set up first. So tomorrow we'll go back to Faz until there's any more updates for Subnautica, because I think it's a bit limited to try and start doing challenge runs in Subnautica at the moment. Like there's just not enough there to do a full challenge run. So once there's some more updates, we'll go back to Subnautica, and then for now, Faz. Know all of the ghosts. I still cannot get over the fact that there's two new ghosts, and no one said anything. I blame everyone else, if I'm being honest. No one was like, oh yeah, it's crazy about those new... What? During early access, game updates may break your bases or leave them inaccessible. This screen lets you refund them. That's nifty. That's really cool. That's kind of trippy that it swaps you around. That's so cool. So you can go and say, hey, this got messed up, so I gotta refund it. Huh. Is also really pretty. So yeah, we're gonna call it here for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for being amazing, lovely, wonderful people. Big shout out to Audrey and Kraz for the raids. Let me just get another shouty for them. We had Audrey, we had Kraz, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow for some Faz challenges. But yeah, thank you for being here. Let's go and say hello to Eri. Eri is used to be a member of the Nord fam and is a fantastic streamer. Is doing Raft which, if you know the full lore of this channel, Raft was my first proper game on stream, and then Subnautica next. So Raft has a special place in my heart, and I always love to see people playing Raft. But yeah, happy Sunday to you too, Hellsbells. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Tuna. Happy rest of the Sunday, Roro, and everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Bye, Charla. Have a nice rest of your Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Continue to be the amazing people you all are. And let's go say hello to Eri. Well, for now, bye.